There's the comedy club, by the way, Side Splitters. We're here, and I have more to say, so we're gonna keep driving, and I'll come back. I did watch the SNL 50th anniversary. It felt like I was a teenager watching SNL again, and that's mainly because most of the sketches were with like Will Ferrell, Tracy Morgan, Eddie Murphy. There is Katt Williams with a grenade launcher or a missile launcher. Oh, I thought I turned off the police. Do we have a problem here? Would you like to meet my lawyer? His name is... And there's Ricky Gervais. Oh my goodness, that is hideous.
I'm just saying, if I'm taking some shit for asthma, I don't need the side effect to be shortness of breath. That's what the I came to you for.
Came to you for. I could just picture him in a studio with a green screen suit on. Anyways, let's get into it now. Is there anything? I guess I will continue to talk comedy. Maybe I'll do it while I play the game, see if it's even possible. So right now I'm loaded up in GTA 4. I'll even show you a little bit of what it's like to hack this game. You see right now what just loaded up in the corner is called I guess a mod menu. It's called a loader, like a trainer. And the reason it's called that is because, sorry, I just did something I didn't want to do. I'm using a controller and keyboard, by the way, so this is not enjoyable for me. But what this allows you to do is essentially tap into the game's code and spawn in everything. So remember how I said in PS2 days when I was playing San Andreas as a teenager, and you can have flying cars and unlimited ammo and unlimited health and all that stuff? Boom, it's all in the game. Not officially, but all these options. Like I got the health loop on right now. I'll turn that off. I'll just turn God mode on. Nigga, do I even want the cops on my ass right now? How about... Yes, because I got God mode on so we can cause a ruckus on the way to the comedy club. Unlimited ammo is on. Never tired so I can keep running if I need to. Fast reload, we'll use that. I am, because Grand Theft Auto has very realistic like physics. The physics in this game were so ahead of its time for when it released. That when you get in a car accident, if your character doesn't have a seatbelt on, like you fly through the windshield. So I like to use the seatbelt cheat. I already got all the ammo. What I wanted to do, and I had the idea all day. I was so excited to get to the studio because I'm like, yo, Katt Williams is in the game, and this trainer for the Grand Theft Auto 4 game actually allows you to change. Let's see here. How do I your character model? So you see, this is Nico, the guy from the GTA 4 game that you play as. And you're not supposed to be able to do this in the vanilla game, like when you just buy it. But what this allows you to do is change the model. So like I can just be, look at, I'm this guy now. Or I'm this guy, this SWAT guy. You can be characters from the story. So one of my favorite characters from this game was Lil Jacob. This is a dealer. That's an awful looking dealer. This is a traffic cop. They had to make him black. What the nigga? What I wanted to do was be Katt Williams. I was just gonna, oh my God, I'm the best at that. Well, first of all, I was gonna work on my Katt Williams impression. You know, that was a little bit of a Kanye. You know, I read 3,000 books. Still got to work on it. But the only version of Katt Williams they have that I can use is broken. And when I tell you, that broke my heart. Watch this. I'll just show you so you know what I'm talking about. I passed the K's, but I'm not in the right spot. Am I? Did I pass? Yeah. See, this isn't really good content. I should have had him just loaded up so you could see from the jump. And now I just messed it up. Here we go. I'm gonna find him in 2 seconds here. I promise you. I promise you. He's right around the corner. We're in the E's, F's, G's, and J's, and there's Katt. Look at this. There is Katt Williams with a grenade launcher or a missile launcher. But this is the only way I can play him. What's up? Yo, nigga, this is gonna be the craziest year. I told you. Last year was the year of revelations, nigga. It's a pimp named Slickback. So this is the character model of Katt when he's in the comedy club. Obviously, he doesn't move like this. I feel like this is the only way to get Katt on purpose. You know what I mean? I feel like the developers left his character model out of the game because maybe they didn't want people, you know, role playing as as Katt Williams and creating videos with his likeness. There's also Ricky Gervais, who I didn't look to see, but here he is. And there's Ricky Gervais. Oh my goodness, that is hideous. That is what he looks like in the game, though. All right there, bloke. Make sure you watch my podcast there. Yeah, God isn't real there, but Carl Pilkington is. So watch that there, Rib. That was abysmal. I apologize about all this. So we're just going to change back into the regular character because I'm not going to walk around with this. But one of the things I also did to mod this game was I added in first person. So I'm just going to like role play this. This is what nerds do online. Hey, what's up? It's the new Kai Cenat. It's the new Kai Cenat. The new iShow Speed. It's Black Show Cenat. Zeus. We up here. I'm a Twitch streamer now. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 4. What's up? Yo, what's up, chat? I want to say what's up to the chat. I love y'all. Thank y'all, man. You make it so I could do what I do. I modded GTA 4. We're gonna go to the comedy club real quick. And while we do that, I'm gonna talk about what I wanted to talk about here. Whether or not you grew up with this, it is an institution. It is legendary. It hasn't been funny in forever. I really like this car. I friggin' love this hatchback. It is the Honda CRX. Is it the CRX? Get out! Get out, nigga! And watch. See how I'm driving right now in third person? Watch this. This is how fun I made the game. This isn't part of the game. Bam! I'm actually driving in first person. Let me find where the comedy club is on the map. Hopefully it's far enough away. Well, it's pretty close, but if I still have more to say before we go inside, I'll say it. But Saturday Night Live, once again, an institution, has been running for 50 years, has been running longer than I have been alive. Once again, the very first guest host was George Carlin, who is represented on this wall for good reason. He is one of my absolute favorites and one of the GOATs, in my opinion. But Saturday Night Live just celebrated. Oh, shit. I turned on car God mode. Sorry, this is going to be really sporadic. I did, so my car is not going to break. So I'm good to just keep driving sporadically and talking. By the way, how cool is this? This game did not look this good when it came out. I made this game essentially look like GTA 5 with all the mods I put into it. So it's running at 4K. I tweaked the driving because the driving in this game is abysmal and it pissed me off even back when it came out. As much as I love it, I had to fix that. I made it look cleaner, and then I added in this first person view so I could just play it first person. And boy, this really changes the dynamic of what Grand Theft Auto is. But yeah, Saturday Night Live, which takes place in Liberty City, live from Liberty City. It's Saturday night. No, it's New York, but Liberty City is New York. So they just celebrated their 50th anniversary, and even though that show has absolutely been abysmal, personal opinion, you know, sorry to attack anybody who works there, not attacking you personally, just it's so political and just so left-leaning. I miss the days when it wasn't so political. Like, you could be on either side of the fence, which you shouldn't be on a side, by the way. There's the comedy club, by the way, Side Splitters. We're here, and I have more to say, so we're going to keep driving, and I'll come back. Get out of the way, asshole! Beep, beep. I did watch the SNL 50th anniversary. Bruh. When you're talking about, like, a spectacular, it was the most spectacular shit. It felt like I was a teenager watching SNL again. And that's mainly because most of the sketches were with, like, Will Ferrell, Tracy Morgan, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy crushed. Do you understand me? I cannot wait because it has to happen. Bro, this guy is stage ready. There was a sketch that Eddie did where it was Black Jeopardy. And Tracy Morgan was one of the contestants in the sketch. And Eddie Murphy was one of the contestants in the sketch. Tracy Morgan was playing a random guy. Like a very, hi, how's it going? And his name was like some just generic guy's name. And then they show Eddie as a contestant and he's playing Tracy Morgan. Bruh. He's playing Tracy Morgan so effing good. next to Tracy Morgan. It was so surreal and just everything you would want it to be, except, and I don't know if this is rust or whatever, Tracy kind of wasn't on point the whole sketch, but Eddie just was. And then there was a point where they swapped Eddie out for Tom Hanks. Brother, brother, why, brother? Why would you do that? Why would you swap Eddie Murphy for a guy with a lot of weird rumors circulating around his name these days? Just to put it lightly, flight log. It was just weird. My favorite thing of the whole night was that sketch. But then my other favorite sketch was also including Eddie, and it's this sketch that Kenan Thompson's famous for, where he plays, like, they do these scared straight programs, you know, those prison scared straight programs where people are like, oh, I thought I turned off the police. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with these guys now. Excuse me, do we have a problem here? Would you like to meet my lawyer? His name is Where you at? Where you at? Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh, snap. We playing Grand Theft Auto now. Let's get to the comedy club with all this heat. Oh, shnikes. Oh, no. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this and talk and use first person mode. Have to switch the camera angle real quick. It's just going to be easier for me to talk and do this. Yeah, so Kenan Thompson, who's also been there for what feels like 50 years at SNL as a cast member, so shout outs to him. He does this sketch where he plays a prisoner or a prison guard or something, like a dude from prison, who does this scared straight program, and Jason Sudeikis, who is also one of the best cast members they've ever had. Oh damn, I have the damage on the vehicles. I thought I turned on God mode for my vehicle, which I did not. So this is gonna be hard to do while I'm talking, driving, and now trying to activate. Let's see, car God mode. Boom. All right, car fix loop, and car God mode. Boom, and we're good. Okay, so now my car is a battering ram. Jason Sudeikis, who's also an alum on SNL. Do you like the way I can just cut back in? Can you tell I'm a comic? It doesn't faze me. This is like getting heckled right now. I just got to get back into the joke. Jason Sudeikis is the officer. He brings in Kenan Thompson. Kenan Thompson is always paired with whoever the celebrity guest is for that episode. This time it was the 50th anniversary. There were celebrities everywhere, camoing everywhere, doing fun little appearances and character sketches and all this stuff the entire night. So we didn't know who the person was going to be. It was Eddie Murphy, the best pairing possible. Kenan and Eddie smashed. This might actually have been better performed than the Black Jeopardy sketch, but I just love the idea of Eddie Murphy being Tracy Morgan next to Tracy Morgan. That to me was the icing. But this sketch probably to me was my favorite. Like best performed sketch. I was watching SNL religiously when this sketch was regular, so it was just nice to get that little nostalgic hit. They had nostalgia throughout the entire show, by the way. If you're a fan of SNL or grew up watching SNL, absolutely track down the 50th anniversary. It is phenomenal, and you will get so much nostalgia out of it and so much joy. They brought back all like the Will Ferrell sketches that you love. They had a bunch of appearances that even if they didn't get a full sketch, they were like represented. You know what I mean? So Eddie Murphy comes out with Kenan, and they are now supposed to be scared straight prisoners coming to, you know, essentially talk these three kids that were just arrested out of doing crime. You know what I mean? And it was just perfect. I don't even want to really spoil it because I think you should track down the sketch. It's that funny. It got so surreal, and yeah, just shout outs to that for even just existing for 50 years, regardless of whatever's taking place at that institution, which I'm sure they're just plugged in with. They even acknowledged it. You know, there was a part during the 50th anniversary episode where they said, "And now a moment to acknowledge all the all the bad people that have been on the show. And it was like a moment. They brought Diddy up, they brought like OJ up, they brought, you know, other people up. There's a lot of names. I'm just saying, there's a lot of names that they left out. If you're gonna go all the way, go all the way, but you're not, because you're the institution that you are. And you know, it's a moment to pay respects or homage or whatever the F. You've been around 50 years. I haven't. So good for you. And thank you for providing laughs. Absolutely. But the older you get, the more you realize a lot of people are on a flight log. Anyways, let's get rid of these cops. Let me get rid of these cops real quick. And we will go to the Never Wanted on. And now we will go to the Comedy Club. And we will see, hopefully, oh my God, if it ends up being Ricky Gervais, I will be so disappointed. Because even though, yeah, they were good sets, and I was really into Ricky Gervais's comedy at that time. I was watching the what was it, the podcast with Carl Pilkington, and the animated one, where they took the Ricky Gervais show and just animated it for HBO and turned it into a hysterical podcast animated show. One of the influences for my podcast when I started 6 years ago. Absolutely. But I'm not really, I don't think I've kept up with Ricky Gervais. I definitely am keeping up with Katt, and I know he's going on tour and recording a new special coming up. So let's just hope that when we pull up to the Comedy Club, which I'm doing right now, that we get to see a set from Katt Williams. And this will probably end the episode.
Pimp himself, Mr. Katt.
Yes! Hustling. I'm gonna have to talk over this so I don't get flagged. Every day I'm hustling. Every day. Damn, it had to be this joke. It's gonna get flagged. Cut that. Look at the motion cap.
Here in Liberty City. Ow! Liberty City, all party, all the time. Crazy Liberty City. Anything goes. Everything's crazy.
Everything goes in Liberty City.
Ain't that a motherfucker? They should have put that in the motherfucking brochure.
Wouldn't it have been fun for me to actually be able to run around with this character model? Of course. I even tried to find and see if anybody modded it into the game themselves. They didn't.
It's just a plant. It just grows like that. And if you should
it's crazy to see this on my 4K TV. And like, again, obviously it doesn't look modern, but for what it looked like from back then to what this looks like, it's day and night.
There's some shit you gotta do to it. It's ridiculous. We ain't never hurt nobody. Aspirin is perfectly legal, but if you take 13 of them motherfuckers,
it will be your last headache.
As long as you've been living, you ain't never heard of a motherfucker.
That's a joke from Pimp Chronicles Part 1, which he re-recorded for this.
Hungry enough to eat up everything in your house. That's the side effects. Hungry, happy, sleepy. That's it. Meanwhile, legal pills got side effects to it. Yeah, side effects. And the side effect is worse than the shit that it's curing. And I'm thinking nobody's noticing this but me. I'm just saying, if I'm taking some shit for asthma, I don't need the side effect to be shortness of breath. That's what the fuck I came to you for. A lot of crazy
I could just picture him in a studio with a green screen suit on, with all those tennis balls or like ping pong balls all over it. Came to you for.
Go ahead and think back. No, that wasn't a dog. That was probably a short person like myself, bending over to pick up something. You might have thought it was a dog. It's not a Rottweiler motherfucker, that's me. Drop some money. No dogs, no fucking cats. And I know you're thinking, well, how's that important? Because what's next? Short people? Where they gonna cut the line? 5'5", 5'6"? Who the fuck? You don't know. You don't know. Just one day, all the short people gone. It'll just be you tall ass freaks left here to fend for yourself. Wanna ask me to pick up shit from down there? I can't do it because I ain't fucking here. Me.
This shouldn't be funny, but it is. Like,
it's a crazy place. Everything's crazy about here. The fans in Liberty City are crazy. Let me just say something. If you 6'99", don't walk up on me all aggressive trying to tell me how much you love me. You scaring the shit out of me. Hey, son, welcome to Liberty City, son. You funny as fuck, son. Wait a minute.
Did he just make a joke about the fictional city in the game? Come on, bruh.
It's ridiculous. They got a guy selling CDs. Motherfucker won't even tell you what's on the CD. He done wrote his name in crayon on the CD, just passing it to you. Passed it to me so fast I'd already bought it before I even knew what was going on. I just walked up to him. Just, hey, how you doing? What the fuck? A CD? Here's five. What the fuck just happened? Why everything gotta move so fast around here anyway?
It's so weird to see
slow down and relax, but you can't
the fake
no way,
NPCs in the crowd laughing and reacting. They're not real. It's just fake canned laughter. How fire is that? And that's not like, dude. him and Ricky Gervais each did like 3 to 4 different performances. Look, you can see the front of the club here. You can see Ricky Gervais. You can see Katt Williams. Bro, I love this level of realism. This is my favorite thing they ever did in Grand Theft Auto. Obviously, I'm biased because I'm a comedian myself, but still to this day, they have not topped this. One thing is my favorite thing in any Grand Theft Auto ever is a comedy club that you can actually go to and watch motion captured, recorded authentically for this game universe. I love Grand Theft Auto, man. I love Grand Theft Auto. And I really hope GTA 6 comes out this year. It's not. And if it is, which I hope it does for all the people, I probably won't get it because I don't have a PlayStation 5. Like, I'm out, bro. I'll get it on PC when it comes out a year from then. You better just put comedy clubs back in the game. Get good comedians. Hit a nigga up. I'll do it for free. I just want to be a part of the culture, nigga. Part of the culture. Did I say this?
Black Zeus the Podcast Season 6, featuring Black Zeus and Dante, aka Black Zeus on YouTube